Hello there, Michelle Short here, and I'm delighted to be sharing my first video for Hero Arts with you. And today I'm going to be making some one layer cards. One layer cards can often seem a little bit boring, so I thought I would share with you some tips on how you can make them a little bit more interesting. So to start with, I've taken some Copic friendly white cardstock and I'm just scoring that in half, and then I can fold that in half to make a card base. I'm then taking one of the dies from the Nesting Circles die set and I'm just adhering that onto the card base with some low tack tape, and then I'm going to run that through my die cutting machine. And I've made sure to have the top part of the die overhanging the fold of the card so that the fold stays intact. And then just going to make some little pencil marks at the bottom for where I want to cut, because I want to take a little bit off the bottom. Although circle cards do stand up with being a full circle at the bottom, it just makes it a little bit easier for them to stand up if they've got something to sort of stand onto. So I'm just cutting that down with my scissors and I can erase the pencil marks. So that's going to stand up perfectly. I'm then taking this floral image here. This is from the Marianne's Flowers stamp set in Beautiful Lily, and I'm inking it up with some intense black ink from Hero Arts. So just inking that up really well, and then I'm going to press that down. I'm using the Mini Misty here just because I want to stamp it twice. Although this ink stamps really nice dark black, I just want to make sure that it's a really dark black to pop against my Copic colouring. So just stamping that down. And then I can just remove that stamp from the Misty. And then taking this Hello Sentiment, this is from the Many Everyday Messages set. Again, inking that up with the same ink, and again I'm going to stamp that twice. That's all the stamping done for the card. I'm now going to move on to adding some dimension with colouring. I think this is one of a really good way of adding dimension to one layer cards, keeping them completely flat, but it gives that added sort of depth to the card by just adding some colouring around it. So to do that, I'm going to add a background to this image by adding in some blues. You could do this in any different colours. Grey looks really nice as well, but I quite like the different shades of blue. So I'm going in, adding more the darkest colour towards the actual image itself and then blending out. And at the end I'm going to go in with a colourless blender just to blend that to white. And like I said, I think it gives added dimension to the card. I'm then going to go in and colour in the actual image itself. Again, I'm making sure to add more of the darkness to the centre portion just to give that little bit of dimension. I'm just finishing up the colouring here. I'm going to colour in the rest of the leaves and also the buds there at the top. And that's the card finished for today. As you can see, it stands up perfectly, and it's really good for posting in the mail because it's flat, completely flat, and just something a little bit nicer with the shaped card, and also adding that extra dimension with the colouring around the image. As you can see, I did make a second card. I enjoyed making the first one so much. These images are from the exact same stamp sets and just sort of changed them up. If you have any questions, please do leave them in the comments section or over on the Hero Arts blog. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.